Guys, it's looking good. I've put in the bid, they've accepted an offer of £47,000. We're getting him on essentially what could be a 7-year contract on, relatively decent money, but that's because of the work permit situation. But that's 7 years on that money, so I think that could be a fantastic signing for us. I really hope it will be. Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Building a Nation with FC Midtjylland. If you're still enjoying the series, do be sure to hit the like button. Hey, if we can get 1,000, that would be super. That really, really would. Now, you might be wondering why I'm filming myself over the screen, and that's because I didn't know what menu to show without giving some stuff away. So it's going to be a change of the live com for today's episode, and you'll understand why in a sec. Jump straight into the highlights. Let's just do this. Ball in. Oh no, this time from a corner. Set piece, just defending in general, has been a woeful from us this year. If we can sort that out, we'd be in a much better position this year, I sense. 1-0 Copenhagen. Sisto, can he find a cross? Sisto's ball in. Kadlec! And it's 1-1 here. Lovely. We made one little change and it's instantly had an impact. Kadlec picking up the ball deeper than usual, grabbing us an equaliser on the end of the cross. Ofori, oh dear, so much space at the back post. Kusk, this must be a goal, and it is. Easy stuff there from Copenhagen. We've allowed them through us way too easily there, and they thoroughly deserve to go back in front again. This game is tough. Novak sent off within seconds of the start of extra time. That's going to be useful for us. Well done, Philip. Can he pull it across? He does. Pusic is in! Oh my god, we have mugged them off royally here. It's 2-2. We've not deserved it, but we've got a goal in extra time through Pusic. I don't know if away goals count for all the overlapping runners. Ofori, look at the space. They've got to equalise. They have. It's... oh my god. But I don't know how much of a difference that's going to make. If away goals count, then we should be going to the final at the moment and stepping up. And it's saved! Yes, it is. We're actually going to the final on penalties. I think that's the first penalty shootout I've won on this entire year's version of the game. But there we go. Into the final, amazingly. Looks back post. Sisto's there, and we'll lead after literally 20 seconds. We have the lead. Pione Sisto, 1-0 Midtjylland. That would be a massive goal. Put us 6 points clear at the top again, out of nowhere. Oh, for God's sake. We even defended set pieces as our training this week, and still goals from corners are back. Which is strange, because I'm using the same corner defending tactic we used with Wimbledon. Can he find a cross from there? Whips it all the way through and clear. Only as far as Novak, though. Got to keep the pressure up. Sisto's in again, and it's 2-1, and now Pione Sisto is starting to find himself. He is rescuing us from situations, and we lead again, 2-1. Edge of the box, be careful here. Nielsen, oh my goodness me. It just is not going for us today, is it? Corner goal, long range strike, and we've got to do it all over again. Poulsen's cross. Edge of the box for Kadlec. Can he get the shot away? He's in, Can he shoot? Oh, he does. It's 3-2. We're back in front again. Kadlec this time on the score sheet with his 25th of the season. They're making it hard for us, but we've got 3 goals today, which is nice. Poulsen steps up and scores the penalty. It's 4-2. Lasse Nielsen gave away the penalty as well. He scored twice, and now he's given us a 4-2 advantage here in the second half. There we go. 4 goals to 2. Another really solid performance, getting more goals to our game, and that's the key thing for us right now. There we go, 0-0. Sobby missed an open goal in the 91st minute, but a good draw, I think, away at our main rivals. Right then, guys, we are back. Now, the reason I decided to change the live com is because it turns out that the cup final is actually still in the middle of the season, and I thought you guys might want to see the cup final because it's the cup final. Particularly as it's our first one in the save. We're playing against Aalborg, so it should be a good game, I'd like to think, anyway, after an incredible way of getting past Copenhagen on penalties. I thought there was away goals, I was wrong, but we managed to win a penalty shootout, and I think that's the first time I've ever won a penalty shootout on FM16, so I will take that any day of the week. Now, as for the league, we're 4 points clear at the moment. We've got 6 games to go. Things are looking solid for us. Goal difference-wise, definitely improved. The 4-1 and the 4-2 have definitely helped us on that scoring front, and Kadlec is still up there on the goal scoring, which is fantastic as well. Getting a point away at Copenhagen has done a good job for us as well, but we could have won it. Sobby was inches away from giving us a win right at the end. Open goal, and he puts it wide. Real shame, and that would have really given us some chances then, because that would have given us a 7-point lead over them in the league with 6 games to go. But the fact is, we're still 4 points clear. Things are going well for us. It's the top 3 are all looking pretty damn solid for now. So some of you guys suggested, and I really like this idea, that we keep an eye on how the other clubs are doing in Europe. And now, of course, I wanted to wait until they'd sort of gone out, basically, before we'd looked at that. Otherwise, it'd be a bit smattery. But here we go. So FC Copenhagen managed to finish third in their Europa League group. Unfortunately, with Basel and... it's not a bad group. They probably could have got out of that, but there you go. So finishing third there, I don't know what that'll do coefficient-wise, but at least they got to the group stages. They might have got in automatically, to be fair. So I really don't know. But they still did okay, and hopefully that will help them slightly. As for Randers, unfortunately, they had a little bit of a bad tie. They got played off against Dortmund in the qualifying round for the playoff and lost 6-1 on aggregate, which is a shame, but what can you do? Looking at goals now, Kadlec's has got himself 25 for the season in 40 games. I'd like to see him try and get 30. I really want to see that from him. I really, really do. Pusic on 13 there as well, doing nicely. And then Sisto's got 8. He's started to step up a lot now, and I've changed the tactic a tiny little bit. I want to see if you guys agree with what I've done with that in a second as well. Looking at assist, Kadlec now has 10 assists as well, so he certainly links the play up really, really well, and that's one of the things I like about him so much in that position at the moment. He almost plays like a complete forward, and I wonder if maybe turning him into a complete forward at some point might not be such a bad idea. One of the other things I tried to do this month is I noticed one of the Romanian players I was looking at in the previous episode actually was available on a contract. We could just put a bid in, but unfortunately they wanted 320k in compensation. I don't have the money right now to get it done, but I am I've got this big list and I really want to start working through it. I think after this first season finishes, once the money starts to come in and we've got a bit more of a transfer fund, throughout the seasons then, we should then be able to start picking up these players throughout the year, rather than just doing it all in the summer, which is really difficult to do because a lot of them have joined big clubs. We'll be able to look throughout the year. With Wimbledon, what I always used to do was just keep them on a big shortlist and go after them in the summer, as you guys know. And we missed out on a lot of players doing that, unfortunately. And I think we're going to do things a bit differently, signing players all year round, even though they can't join us till the summer. But it's fantastic that we have managed to bring in our man from our affiliate club, Ebede. Be paying £47,000 up front, could rise to 100. He's going to be on £1,000 a week, but you guys already saw that. But that's what we have to pay as the minimum for the work permits. But 7-year contract potentially, so he looks like he could be fantastic for us. I'm really, really pleased with him. He joins us in the summer. One of the downsides, however, is that Novak and Sparv are both suspended for this one because Novak got himself sent off in the game against Copenhagen. So we're going to go with Kadlec, Dooland, Sisto over on the right. Now you notice Sisto is now an inside forward. I changed him to an inside forward during the game against, oh god, who was it? We won 4-2. Whoever we beat 4-2, I think it was Odense. But yeah, so basically we beat them 4-2 and Sisto was superb in that, and he played quite well there against Copenhagen as well. So I'm tempted to make him an inside forward, give him a little bit more attacking threat, and it means we've got a player to support Kadlec too. So Karen and Poulsen in the middle with Singh. We've got Vanilla Ice at left back, Bangard, Hansen and Roma. You guys did tell me how to pronounce it. I'm still struggling, so I decided instead of insulting people, I'm just going to call him Vanilla Ice. Not that that's hugely less insulting, but I do apologise for that. Now, one thing I did want to maybe do today, actually, it's a cup final. Is that really a good chance to give a player his debut? I'm tempted, though, you know. I really am tempted. I've decided to go for it. I've decided to give Christian Damborg his first ever appearance for the club because I want to get him playing some football as soon as possible. He's already good enough to play in our B team, despite being an under-19 player. But look at that. He's perfect for that role of centre midfielder. So I want to give him a try out today because why the hell not? You know, it makes sense to give these guys a little run out, so that's exactly what we're going to do, basically. Now, they're playing a 4-4-2 as well. Well, not as well. You know, we face a lot of 4-4-2s, and I wonder if we can use our system to work our way through that like we have done in the past. Maybe pushing up a little bit higher and getting some more pressure. Look at what I mean. The Sisto is into that channel so frequently now. Apparently, it's called half space as well. Someone did tell me that as well, which I had no idea there was a name for that space in between the fullback and centre-backs. But that's where Sisto is basically living now. We're struggling to retain possession, but that's fine. We can work with that. We might just have to go a bit more counter-attacking. Damborg looks over the top, not so great. There we go, drops it out for Sisto. But yeah, Sisto provides an extra option now, which is fantastic to have. Poulsen, look at the space for Singh. Got to slip him through. Kadlec is through, takes the shot, and it's a wide effort, but it's still good play from us in the early stages here. Looking good. Possession has swung back towards us as well, which is nice to see. I want to see how Damborg does on his debut. What a debut to make in the cup final as well for the youngster. But I don't know. Sisto in behind again. Sisto takes a touch. Sisto's strike is saved by Larson. That is what I mean. We've now got the opportunity to play the ball up to Kadlec, and instead of him having to turn and drop it off to someone who's behind him, he now has a runner beyond in Sisto, and that is providing a lot more opportunities for us, I think. And it's getting us in behind way more, and it's giving Sisto a chance to stretch his legs a little more. Kadlec back for Singh. Oh, if only he could have shot there. Bangard, and it's cleared away, but we've started this game really, really strongly. Get to half an hour. If we're still doing well on possession, I might switch it to control and try and actually dominate the game a little bit more. Kadlec could look back post. Might do. Nope. Plays it short for Poulsen. Out wide for Iced Tea or Vanilla Ice, one of those. Kadlec, it's in. It's 1-0. We're playing superbly well in the cup final, and Kadlec has got the goal. Lovely assist from Vanilla Ice Tea. We'll just call him Lipton's. I don't know. Right, so a lovely ball out from Poulsen, and a really, really nice cross, actually. Just stands this one, outside of the foot, I think. Near post, Kadlec with the big header. Not in off the bar, but just a nice finish. 2 good chances so far, and we've taken the lead. This is what we want. I really did want to win the Danish Cup first season if I could, but I wasn't really that bothered at the same time, because, wow. To be fair, key passes for days on both sides, but we're just... I'm just tempted to do that, maybe. Rather than doing anything specific, just trying to work that ball into the box a tad more, because I feel like there's a chance for us to break them down a little bit more doing that. Getting that ball into Kadlec here, and then he's got runners off of him. Look at that. You see how far Sisto is advanced right now? Whereas if he was playing as a winger, he'd be more like here. Whereas he's occupying this space here, and it means that if the ball is played into this channel, okay, he's offside right now, but there's an opportunity for him to get in behind. Let's just watch the play. See, look, Danberg tried to pick out that pass. We didn't have that passing channel open when we weren't playing him there, and I think that's going to make us some... I think that's going to make some differences for us. But I don't want to consider... I feel like there's a goal coming here now, and I'm worried about it. Spalvis, just let him shoot. There we go. Sisto, look down the channel. Danborg. Oh, the youngster got caught out there. Oh, what the hell? Spalvis. Wow, that was a hell of a hit from Spalvis. He's meant to be a very good player. Some of you guys told me to sign him, but obviously we can't because he's playing in a Danish team. Bangard, the centre-back, getting very, very high up the pitch. Julian into the channel, and it's cleared away by a man whose name I can't pronounce really because I can't actually see it properly. We're doing okay. As much as they'll say Sisto's been error-prone, and maybe he has, he's been creating space just with his movement, and I think that's a good thing, really. Right. How are we doing? It's actually quite a scattered approach. Where are we really getting the best penetration, though? It's mostly wing play. As much as we're getting the ball here, generally the passes out wide are the ones that are actually getting into the box. So I'm actually tempted to go exploit some flanks in the second half. Just drop the tempo. You notice I've put the tempo down to normal as well. I found that the high tempo... I think when we're a better side, when we've got just better players all round, that sort of play might work very, very nicely. Really blitzing them at the start. But I just think at the moment we've not quite got the ability to pull off something like that. Decided to switch it up to control since we are getting a lot of possession. Sisto's improving in this second half though, which is nice to see. 6.6, and maybe we'll keep him in actually. Substitution might be a good idea soon though. Now this is the thing, we're missing Sparv and we are missing... Who else are we missing? I don't know. He's not had the best game, the youngster, but I still want to give him a chance because I just really like the kid. Who do we get off? No, I should be getting Sisto off. I really should. And I think I might actually, and get Sobby on there because he's just as good. He's a decent player himself. And Royer, no, maybe Budarov a little bit later because I just want to make sure that we don't use all our subs too soon in case this does go to extra time because I'm just noticing they're starting to get a few shots now, and I wonder if maybe that's because I'm actually tempted to push up a little bit higher and get that offside trap going because I feel like they're shooting a little bit more, and I feel like if we can push up a tiny bit higher we might be able to block some of those shots a little bit earlier and get balls over the top ourselves. Oh good lord, some of our passing in the midfield has been pretty woeful today. Enevolson, ball in, back post, and they're level. I don't think that's specifically to do with what we just changed. I'm not even sure if that's had time to have an effect. It's just really frustrating to concede a goal like that on the break. Particularly from a player that I'm fairly certain is on loan from us. Or we've got a player with a very similar name. Bruin at the back post makes it 1-1. Damn it, we've been okay, and I think we probably deserve better, but we've not taken our chances. Right, let's just see where the play's going for now. I'm going to save my substitutions until... Right, okay, definitely not doing that. Might close down a little bit more, though, and maybe just turn off that. Yeah, for now. They've come back into it in the second half, and fair play to them on that one. I thought we'd got this one when we got that early lead because we were playing superbly well. Danborg into the channel for Sobby. Oh, he just didn't quite have the pace, and I think if he's on the run when that pass is played, he might get there. But nice vision from Danborg, at least. Win the header. Bangard does well, but they're winning that second ball now. Bloody hell, scared the shit out of me there. Looks like this one could be going at extra time, guys, which is not good. Certainly not for episode length. Anyway, right, oh, there's one more chance in this game, I think. Please don't concede a penalty or concede a late goal. Bruin, Bursting. Go on, get to it. There we go. Sobby up to Kadlec. He's got players out wide. Please find one of them. That was probably the only pass he could have made there that would have been bad. Literally. There were so many good options on... Oh, my God. They're getting right out... Oh, what a part... Oh, my God. They've exploited the half space and they have won the game. This is after we dropped deeper. Jesus. Such an even match as well, and I can't believe that... God damn it. I can't believe we've lost this. Lovely, lovely pass in between the in between the centre-backs, which is weird because we should have been a lot deeper than we were. And Paul, it's a great finish from him. I don't know where that result's even come from. The game has been literally dead even. Unless there's an Insta highlight here, but I don't think there is. There's no point in us throwing it on anything right now. I'm very, very disappointed in that. Oh, that's a real shame. I don't know, I kind of thought we'd get that. Aalborg have had a few results against us. That one was so even. That was literally dead even. I'm very disappointed that we've lost that. I think we can count ourselves a little bit unlucky, but it was still bad defending for that second goal. I'm just disappointed because we started so well. And even when we reverted back... dear. Right, but that was a little bit of a disappointing one, and we've got a really tough run in. I really hoped that we could win it, but that doesn't matter really because the board aren't bothered. They said that we had to reach the final, and that's what we've done. What we really need to turn our attention to now is those final 6 league games. So let's see who we've got. We've got AGF at home, we've got to try and win that game. They're really difficult to beat, but I feel like we've got no choice but to try and do it. We've got Hobro away next, which is after that, which is an away game. It's against the poor side. We should be able to get a win there. Then we've got a home game against Cernagiska, so mid-table club, but we are at home. I'd expect us to try and get the win there. But then we've got, look at this, Randers away and Orbe away. And it's just... it's not looking good, but then we've got Nordsjælland at home to finish off things. If we can still be top after the second to last game of the season, then I think we'll win the league. As long as we can, you know, pick up wins against AGF, I think we can try and win 4 of our last 6 and we should be okay, but I just don't know. It's going to be tough. It really, really is tough. Guys, let me know what you think. Are we going to win the league in this first season, or are we going to bottle it? Do let me know. Bottle it like we just did in the final. But there you go, that's how it is. So, if you've enjoyed this episode, despite our poor result in the final, which I thought we were, I'm still gutted about that. That's such a bad thing to happen. We were hopefully going to get our first silverware of the save, but that's how it is. So, yeah, if you have enjoyed it, do drop a like on the video. Like I said, if we can get it to 1,000, that'd be spectacular. Shame we didn't win the cup, but what can you do? And if you're new to the channel and you haven't already, please do subscribe. That would be fantastic. And really, thank you all of you that have subscribed over the last sort of week. It's been a ridiculous uptake in subs, so thank you so much. We hit that 17,000 on Friday night, and we're already sort of halfway to 18,000 at the moment, which is just astonishing. It really, really is. So thank you for that. Yeah, so and I'll see you guys in the next episode for the final game of the season against Nordsjælland. You're going to get a bumper crop of games, as well as hopefully a squad report in that one too. So lots of things going on, and we'll look ahead to the summer, hopefully. I'll see you guys soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.